Good evening, welcome. Thank you to the organizing committee for the honor of sharing, for giving me the honor of sharing a few words about what I am most passionate about, art and my Armenian heritage. How many of you have already had a chance to experience installation? Can I just see? You guys walked around? Wonderful. So I'd like to pose a question. Who do you see when you look into the expressive eyes of the survivors, the witnesses? I want to unpack this theme for just a few moments. As we walk among these genocide survivors, we will undoubtedly be transported. Some of us will be taken to those dark days of history where evil overshadowed their lives and took them from the safety of their homes and from their treasured loved ones. Many of us will walk with them in the aftershock of that moment as they voyage to unknown and unfamiliar lands, feeling with them the emptiness and unease of attempting a new life in a new place. Some of us will then be transported to the lives that they proudly and defiantly established in diasporas all over the world, including our very own city of Los Angeles. In these diasporic homes, they once again created lives as they knew them, lives that were marked with service, hard work, and contribution. In fact, many of us might also be starting to dust off the memory boxes in our own minds and uncovering stories that were gifted to us by our own parents and grandparents. Stories of similar religious persecution, war, and political upheaval. Stories of tragedy and loss, but also rebirth and hope. In these various transportations, while gazing into their eyes, we will be moved by the tenderness, by their pride, by the pain, and ultimately by the resilience of the human spirit that raged within each of these individuals. Whatever the experience is for each of us here, know that we will not leave the same. And that is the power of art, to inspire, to transform, and ultimately to stimulate thought and action. The power and beauty of a public art installation, such as this one, is that the viewers, you and I, activate the pieces. We ignite the potential of these photographs to transform lives, including our own. Such public art installations acquire life and meaning when they are in dialogue with us, with the viewers, creating a powerful space of engagement between the subjects and the spectators. The brilliantly designed installation here, fragmented images and geometrically incongruent shapes, might evoke the fragmented history brought on by the genocide. And yet, the presence of these over life-size structures in Los Angeles, home to one of the largest Armenian diasporas, also points to the fact that these fragments re-emerged to create a new hybrid identity in their diasporic homes. As we walk away, I encourage each of us to ask ourselves, how am I different now that I've encountered and engaged these survivors? I asked at the onset of my talk, who do you see when you look into the expressive eyes of these genocide survivors and witnesses? I'd like to suggest that as you gaze into their eyes and encounter their souls, as you experience their stories, you come to realize that it is you that's reflected back in those eyes. Because like them, you have now become witnesses. Though not having directly endured the Armenian genocide, you have nonetheless experienced its aftershock, and hence now have the authority to recount it. As a witness to their lives, and to the historical fact of what happened, you and I now have the responsibility to preserve and pass that on. And as such, we are all eyewitnesses. Thank you.